I think that Gaban, in order to instill permanent damage on these Holy Knights, is using life energy with his Conqueror's Haki, draining some of his own life to attack them and defeat them in this way. And Chopper's gonna find that out and be like, we can't do that. It'll be against everything that he's about because you're yourselves to fight people. I think that's the case. Maybe I'm being too convoluted with it, but I think that's where we're going with that. And that's why Chopper's the one has this focal point of finding out what the answer is to what Gaban is doing to make this permanent damage.
I've always assumed that Conqueror's Haki involved life energy anyway.
I went into that too in my mind, like maybe it is just the toxicity of Conqueror's Haki.
Whitebeard was at Marineford War, tried to use whatever type of Haki, too much of a strain on his body. Even when like Rayleigh said it, it was like, yo, this puts a strain on your body overall. I think in order to be a conqueror, it allows you to expend some of your life energy, but it doesn't make you older. It might deteriorate your body if you misuse Conqueror's Haki in a certain way. In order for you to use it correctly, to be efficient, that way it doesn't take away from your health. I see it in that way where Chopper goes, oh, this is something that everybody has. But if you misuse it, it puts too much of a strain on your body, which accumulates to being some type of disease that necessarily we don't have a cure for. And I think that's the way it works.
Exactly. So if we get to that space, it would be on Chopper to come up with a way to stop that.
But it does bring people who have conquerors down a level, because you could only, well, it's an equalizer. If you use it too much, you're gonna eventually.
Which I'm fine with.
But I don't like that.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine.
I knew Lawrence.
To me, you gotta limit the number of dudes that can walk around doing what Joy Boy was doing. You get what I'm saying?
There's only 11.
Fine, but what I'm saying is,
and there's like 16 overall.
Imagine you have all 11 of them reach the apex of what Conqueror's Haki can be, and they're just 11 emus and Joy Boys running around. Like, yo, it's crazy. Like Roger, Whitebeard, these dudes got sick. They were at the top of the game. We don't know what happened with Joy Boy. We don't know if Emu's immortal, whatever. But what we do know is these dudes are probably flexing these abilities, and over time, it's like, yo, you're using too much, and it's killing you.